still alone when the team is forever ever strong, man. It's the last day of 2021, man. I'm in here water whipping in the kitchen, man, making me. I just had me some cereal, and now I'm making me some beer batter brats. I put some, you know what I'm saying. I got some. I put some Corona. I doused these in Corona on top of them being easy Johnsonville's. You know what I'm saying. I need to go get me some real deal ones though. Really about to scale scale back on the meats. You know, thinking about doing the 75-day hard challenge. You know what I'm saying? But I just want what's up, Raymond? What's good with it, my G? So I just wanted to say to everybody, man, Happy New Year. I'm gonna say it again, but we made it, y'all. We made it to 2021. I mean 2022. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to give themselves a pat on the back. Thank God, you know, that we made it. And you know, I'm gonna be doing my thing today. I ain't gonna say I've been quarantining. I've been in, you know, I've been sitting basically because, you know, my lady, what up, Josh? My guy, what's up, Josh? My lady, you know, she caught the bug. She caught Neroni. So, you know, I just been praying for her, and I went and got tested yesterday, and um, I don't have it, but I wasn't feeling well. Um, but it's not that. So I'm really just kicking back and, you know, just praying for her and praying for my family and stuff like that because we all over the place. Um, you know, but other than that, man, it's business as usual. We got some streams going on today, and you know, I just appreciate everybody, you know, being with me on this journey, man. I have not been this consistent on YouTube ever. You know, I think in the last 2 years, I may have went 1 or 2 days without ever posting content, and that's a first for me. You know, I brought the vlogs back like I told y'all, and I was really passionate about them. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that I did post. Um, I had a long talk with God, and I had to. I pretty much had to come to grips with, you know, um, what got me popping on here and what, you know, makes money, and then what is coming from the soul. And I feel like everybody is following the same formula, and I just said to myself, you know, it can't, you know, as an artist, and if for longevity, it can't just be about clickbait. It can't just be about the money. Of course, you want to be successful, but you know, I enjoy talking to y'all more than anything. Like, I just to know that God has been using me to touch so many lives, and you know, hopefully that I'm doing His work and being a good influence, you know, on the internet. Because before, you know, all I want to do is be popular, have a bunch of women, you know what I'm saying, stunt on the haters and stuff like that. But over the years and in many different ways, I've been humbled. You know what I'm saying? I've been humbled so many times over. And now it's like, as we proceed into 2022, like, yeah, I want to do it bigger, but I also want to do it right. I want to do it His way. Um, and I also want to, you know, take it to the next level, but I don't want to compromise who I am, you know. And I appreciate the feedback. Um, I think after I get off of here, I'm gonna get back on. I'm gonna do a Patreon stream. I told y'all that I'm doing a giveaway when I hit 10 patrons. Like, I know I had a few, and then I kind of slacked off on it, but now I'm going into 2022. I'm trying to ramp up and do better. You know what I'm saying on that. Um, of course, doing more giveaways. Of course, playing new games. But I think I'm gonna clear out my backlog for real, for real. The only new game I might get is Horizon and maybe Gran Turismo, um, and God of War. But just rolling through the backlog first. I feel and maybe Shifu. I don't know. Shifu looked pretty good. Um, but I might wait for a lot of those games for like Black Friday and different sales and stuff during the year. Because I started looking at my backlog and I'm like, Lord, it's just getting longer and longer and longer and longer and longer. And then not to mention Game Pass, you know what I'm saying, and being on two consoles and then just having the time, like, you know, I went for a new position at work so I could have, more funds to put into the channel. And really, this year is like the year I'm getting my life together on a personal note. You know what I'm saying? Because I was living before, 2020, I was living real fast and, not like being out in the streets thugging or nothing like that, but I was just living fast. And, I had, because I had a few years before that when, I was on and off on YouTube where, it wasn't a lot happening for me. And when I got that first dose of freedom, it was just going, 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 going. And I didn't really slow down because, but I'm thankful because I wouldn't have changed my ways. Oh yeah, look, I got them rear brats going. I wouldn't have changed my ways. Told you I got the Corona right here. Pour a little bit of it up. Get that sizzle up in there. But I wouldn't have changed my ways, y'all. I wouldn't have got focused. I wouldn't have got as hungry as I was and how I am now. Hadn't a not, I was humbled, you know. And 2021 has been a very, very, very enlightening, impactful, humbling, amazing year. Got to go out of town with, well, I think she's the artist formerly known as that loopy chick M Jam. That's my lady, and I told the story about that before. Like, hadn't I known how she felt before, I would have probably been with her a couple years ago. And, a lot of things would have been different. But we doing it the right way this go round. You know what I'm saying? And, I appreciate Josh and Raymond and Cryro and Tab and John and Elijah and everybody that's been coming through, man, consistently over the years. Then we got new folks like Good Vibes and Jism, and it's just a lot of good people, man, all around the world that been tapping in. Lawson, can't forget about Lawson, and that boy Charlie Norwood, COG Child of God, and just everybody that been tapping in over the years, you know what I'm saying? And just, Darius and, you know, um, Breezy, Sarazaku, and Hayes. Can't forget about Hayes. We did 40 episodes of Beats and Bits and 40 episodes of You Ain't Lying this year. Over 40 actually. We've done an amazing job. Far as how the podcast gonna go in the new year, I don't know. Um, I wanted everybody to take time to spend with their families. You know what I'm saying? As we rethink, cause it's gotta go to the next level. And I know that's why I was like, let's pause. Let me stay consistent on the streaming. Let me stay consistent on the vlogging, because as y'all seen over the years, like, things have changed, evolved, and grown. And I want to keep it that way. Ooh, I want to drop these. Got them Hawaiian hot dog buns, baby. So, um, but what about y'all, man? How was y'all 2021, man? I know we've all, had our ups and downs. People had their tragedies and triumphs, but you know what I'm saying? What are y'all thankful for, man? I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for healing. I'm thankful for humbling. I'm thankful for understanding. I'm thankful that, you know, um, that I'm still here. We lost a lot of people in 2021, man, and you know, I'm thankful and grateful that I'm blessed to still be here. Gotta put these bad boys in there for about 30 seconds, about 15 seconds, not 30 seconds. Them motherfuckers will be burnt up. So yeah, I'm eating these brats for breakfast, baby. I had me some Apple Jacks. I had me some of this right here. That immunity boost juice. Gonna drink me some water after this. Let me see. Blessings in the gray just started open. That's good. That's good, bro. May God continue to bless you with your business, man. Like, and that's courageous for you, Josh. I can't wait for the day that I'm able to make content and that be, I'm able to step away. Like, that's the next thing I'm gonna be working on, and you know putting some things together to where I have my money making money in 2022, so where I can, fund everything, pay for health care, pay for life insurance, what I'm saying, out of pocket. And then, um, do be able to do content every day. That way I can spend time, I can spend money on marketing. I can spend money on promotion. I can do bigger giveaways. Um, you know, things of that nature. Like, that's the goal for me. If not to get there, to lay the foundation. Because I don't know what God has for me in 2022, and that's really what I want to do, is be more closer to God more than anything. Like, I feel like the hardships that I faced in my life were due to me not being obedient to Him and want to do me. Hold on, y'all. I forgot I gotta dry these off. I got that grease on there, that beer on there. Wonder how these mugs gonna turn out. Let me take this off the bun. Oh shoot, I done broke the Hawaiian bun, man. They only give you like 4 of them in the pack. But I gotta pat these bad boys down. Yeah, man. Just got through taking my vitamins, eating me some, and I got some non-lactose milk. Cause I like to eat cereal, and I was like, I don't want to do the 2%. Hold on, I don't want to do the 2%. So I say, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. I don't even know. It's still good, but I ain't drinking this early in the morning, early in the day, really. But yeah, like, that's where that's what I want to do, is be more closer to God, and do what He wants me to do, and just continue to heal, because I'm still dealing with the injury I told y'all about, from 2020. And like, really having to forgive that person, and realizing that they wasn't wrong. Like, I think that was God stepping in, because I wasn't ready for it like I thought I was. And what I'm saying, that relationship required me to be very, very selfless, you know, but not to go backwards because I'm in a new relationship, and this relationship is making me mature. Cause see, a lot of guys, you know, um, we have women that we know we should be with, and then we have women that we just want to be with just because of their body or because of them, being jazzy or whatever, but we really don't have nothing in common with them. We really had no business being with them. We really, just running wild, and I had to learn that, you know, that ain't it wasn't making me happy. I thought, okay, I was getting close to being totally financially free, but then I went down this road, then this happened, and then okay, cool. Because if I had stayed down that road where I had been a little bit disciplined, you know what I'm saying, and then not went what I went through, I probably still would have been out there in them streets. I wouldn't been trying to settle down because now I'm 30. I realized that a lot of my friends and well, I can't really say I was really close to a whole lot of people because I was always working. So a lot of the time that people was out kicking and having fun in them years, when I was younger, I was always in school. I was always working. So I never did take the time, and I never did want to humble myself. I didn't want to be that guy riding in folks' cars and being out all night. I think I did it a couple times, but after a while, once I got my own wheels, I just was like, I don't want to be stuck nowhere with nobody. And so that led to me spending a lot of time by myself because while everybody was enjoying college and stuff like that, but like I said, I would have been going down the wrong path. And really, sometimes I feel like, I should have been, I should have went down that path, but not to the same extent. Because I feel like a lot of brothers, when they on their way to something, like Josh, you went to school, graduated. I'm just guesstimating here. You correct me if I'm wrong. You got married, you settled down, and now you in a position to where okay, everything is stable. You got a partner, you could take a chance, like my boy John Gotti. John Gotti, he had lost his job at the beginning of the pandemic, but he had enough money saved up and he had started doing streaming. He had been doing it for so long. He brought his YouTube fan base over to Facebook. He brought his friends over from Facebook, and he's doing real well as a streamer on Facebook, like to the point where he could pay his bills. You know what I'm saying? He get paid for his health care. He taking care of his kids. His wife still works, I think. But he getting to the point where I think in 2022, Gotti could be one of them real, real big streamers. He's very, very much an influence and on, and a positive influence at that on me. And, you know, somebody that I aspire to be like, you know. Um, but see, I was always trying to have a relationship on the come up, not let me come up first and then have the relationship. And that came from childhood and everything else like that. But what I learned was, you can have both with the right person, and I actually could have, but I was scared. I was scared that, a lot of people that I know that get married or settle down, they lose their whole identity. Like I got friends of mine that, if some of them, they can make their own moves. Like they Long as they come home at night, you know what I'm saying? Unless they playing something, they days is pretty much open. Like get the kids, do homework. They might sit down and have a meal, but if I want to go out with the guys, I'm gonna go out with the guys. If the girls gonna go out with the girls, they gonna go out with the girls. You know what I'm saying? Um, or if they go out, they go out. They dropping them off at grandparents' house and stuff like that. And they dealing with the kids first from whenever they get off work to about 8 o'clock. And then, the weekend hit, same deal. And they got a little bit of freedom. But a lot of guys I know, man, they can't go nowhere unless their girl tell them if they can go. Or they can't go without their girl somewhere. Like if their girl don't want to see a movie, like if their girl don't want to go to the movies, they gotta stay put till their girl want to see. And that was my biggest fear. Was I'm gonna settle down with the wrong person and my life gonna be hell, right? Yes, it is, Isaac. What up, Isaac? So, I was running, and instead of like I want to tell the brothers, that's young, that's growing up, man, become who you gonna become first, because then you don't have to worry about the hardships of life. Because when you in a relationship, it's gonna take you down and wrong. If you're not with the right person, it's gonna take you down over on this wrong path. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to MJ. I don't have to compromise who I am. I just make she just want us to spend time, and she do her thing too. And it took me it took me a minute to realize, okay, I'm with who I'm supposed to be with. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time. It took me a few years to realize it, because we known each other for a couple years. But but this is all in becoming a man. So now going into 2022, I'll be 32, and so I want to be debt free, stress free, and up. And so I can keep helping other people. Like I don't want to. Like I used to just want to be like it wanted to be selfish and me. I. That's why I give back to the channel. Like I do. That's why, like, I want to do more serving in 2022. Like, with my church, or just if I see somebody, I just want to do more giving than I do receiving. You know what I'm saying? It puts a smile on my face to let me know that I helped somebody. So that's what I want to do in 2022. Yeah, I want to lose weight. Yeah, I want to finish healing up. Yeah, I want to be at peace with who I am and who I become. Yeah, I want my relationship to grow and keep blossoming. Yeah, I want to get finally, put all my old ways to rest. But giving, you know what I'm saying, and being less selfish. That's if I don't do New Year's resolutions, but that's my goal for next year. For the channel, just keeping it fresh, keeping it funky, keeping it gaming, keeping it, I ain't gonna say keeping it hip hop, but the things that I see that interest me, that are passionate about, whether it's good, bad, happy, or sad, I'm gonna speak on it. But just keep going with the content. I don't want to make no promises. I just want to execute. That's the next thing in 2022 I want to do, is just execute, 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 execute. More actions, less announcements. And I pray that everybody, on this stream, everybody that's gonna watch the restream, that you know what I'm saying, that you put everything that you want to do, make sure it lines up with God's plan. Because we plan our lives to go a certain way, and then we get disappointed in it not going the way we planned it. That's because it didn't line up with God's plan. When everything is clicking and it's good, that's because that's where God wants us to go. So I want everybody to sit down and think about where they at, what good choices they made, bad choices they made. Sometimes things just gonna happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes good things gonna happen regardless. Sometimes bad things gonna happen regardless. But really sit down, slow down. Especially if you young. Round for the string actually proposed her. I want to make. Yeah, yeah, bro. That look, congratulations, Josh. Because hey, that's what it's about. Because I started looking around, and everybody was turning up, knocking the girls down, and you know what I'm saying. I looked around. I said, "Dang, so and so got a kid. Dang, so and so got a." But then that was when God was like, "Hey, what's for you is gonna come when I'm ready for you to have it." So that's why I stopped getting mad at, when girls would reject me and stuff would go wrong and bad stuff start happening, because I knew it was God stopping me from destroying myself. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what it's about, is family. Like, a lot of guys nowadays, they just want to, be them. You know what I'm saying? They see they on a C chick diet. They see a chick, they gotta have her. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have her. We don't look into our women's souls no more. We don't look into their actions. We don't look and see if the chick actually like us. We just want to have her body. So, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that I was experiencing, it was like I had to change my whole attitude. I had to get out of this victimhood mentality. Oh, I like this chick, but she trying to get me for my paper. She trying to get revenge from her baby daddy that she didn't do nothing to, so she gonna get the revenge on me. She gonna, this chick mentally scarred, so she gonna try to mentally scar me. I had to get out of this victimhood mentality, and then I realized every woman that I was around outside of my family taught me something about myself, whether I was in a relationship with them, whether I worked with them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I learned so much about myself from women, so I can't get on here and talk bad or talk down about women. And that's why I said I'm not associating myself with the manosphere no more. Because we can sit up here and talk down about women all day long, but we need women, you know what I'm saying, just as much as they need us. You know what I'm saying? It's all about family. It's all about legacy. It's all about spreading God's word. And I know we ain't perfect over here. I ain't perfect. Sometimes I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes I'm gonna speak on what I speak on, but it's like I noticed I had to clean it up. I noticed I couldn't just be vulgar for the sake of being vulgar. I learned that I had to be intelligent. I had to be. I didn't have to follow the crowd. I could do my own thing, and that's who gonna last the test of time. Cause see, everybody wants to be this big YouTuber, and then they blow up, and then they make. Soon as you make it, then they talk about, like, I watched this whole channel the other day about YouTubers that fell off and that made millions of dollars, but they making video. Oh, such and such fell off. He didn't listen to his fans, and such fell off. He didn't like somebody, and such. Like, they make whole YouTube channels about your downfall. But that's why I'm glad I haven't made it yet. I'm glad I haven't made it yet, because I don't want no dude who, his whole thing is, then when he fell off, it's gonna be a thing of, oh, this person set up there and tear somebody down for 15, 16 years, and it's like Wendy Williams. You don't want to end up like Wendy Williams, and I pray for Wendy Williams. You don't want to end up like let me think of a dude. I can't think of a dude. I can't say Star, because Star, he know how to bounce back. But Star is not as big as he used to be. He made a lot of money. He saved his money. But Star and Wendy Williams spent so much time tearing people down. One prepared for the future and one didn't. One got all the money and everything else like that, but spirit is broken because she put so much, she sacrificed so much of herself for this man and didn't love her. And the other one, you know what I'm saying? He doing what he doing, and he made sure. But I'm gonna just say this before I get up off here, man. I pray that everybody have a good, safe blessed 2022. Spend time with your family. You know what I'm saying? Love one another. And I'm gonna be right back. I'm finna eat this. I might take a little nap and then I'm gonna be back. Take a nap, take a shower, I'm gonna be back. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm gonna be alone for the New Year's, doing the safe thing and making sure I take care of myself. And I'm not going outside for New Year's. It's too much going on. It's too much. It's too hot out here in these streets. So I'm gonna just take the safe route. I'm gonna check on my people, and I'm gonna stay put, man. I'm praying for my lady that she get well. I'm praying for my folks, that's out of town that they be safe. And I'm finna go grub on these bratwursts, baby. These beer batter, these double beer batter bratwursts. Big kills on, man. We out. Peace.